Fairhaven Blue Devils last year were one of the best 3-8 teams you'll ever see. I think they had a lot more talent than their record indicates, but then that's how things go, especially with the way things got shifted around last year with new formats and new teams everybody was facing.
Yep.
But
And they are in the B division of the South Coast Conference, but they still play A division teams like Apponequet, Dighton, Rehoboth. So they are facing teams that are higher up in the conference, and I think that better prepares them for that B division, which this year they should be able to contend for the title. Against Vogue Tech, they have a lot of people back. Including one name that you're going to hear a lot of this season, and that's Cam Charette at quarterback. He's a senior this year, and last year was his first full year at quarterback, and it took him a while really to adjust to the speed of the game. He took his sophomore year off from football, and it put him a little bit behind, but by the end of the season, he looked like he was going to be, somebody to be reckoned with. This year, his top receiver will be Ian Furtado. He had a strong season last year, and he's also a player that can kind of make plays in the open field. You'll hear his name a lot, as well as his brother Noah Furtado. He's one of the running backs on Fairhaven's team, and Cross Nagalia. He's a running back that you're going to hear a lot of. He's a strong player as well, and he's got some speed and a little bit of power. So. Fairhaven has a lot of talent this year. They have experience, which I think maybe was lacking a little bit last year. So they should be able to contend for that B title this year and make the playoffs. Because last year they didn't make the playoffs, and I think that was disappointing to the team. But talking to Coach Rudy Bolger at practice, about a week ago, he said we're way ahead of where we were last year at this time. But they have a tough schedule. They open at Apponequet, which if you've talked to anybody in the South Coast Conference, they think that that's the team to be in the A division. Mm-hmm. So it's not they don't have too many easy games. They also play Dighton Rehoboth as well early on. So there's going to be some big challenges, but I think those games will get them ready, for facing Vogue and for facing some of the other teams in the B tier. And an interesting side note for Fairhaven is the Furtado twins, the brothers Ian and Noah, are one set out of 3 sets of twins on the team.
Wow.
So it's pretty interesting.
Kind of instant chemistry there.
Yeah, it's like that whole brotherly kind of, a lot of times in football it's all about brotherhood, and literally it is brotherhood at Fairhaven High, because they have another set of brothers. So there's 4 sets of brothers, 3 sets of twins on the team. So it's and I think all 3 of the sets of twins, they all look alike, so it makes it tough for the coaching staff sometimes to know who you're calling out on the field, and you can't just call them by the last name. You got to call them by the first name and then confirm it.
Right. Yeah, I can imagine the fun they can have with that.
Yeah.
And I can imagine how Rudy will take that fun too. Like, come on, guys, stop screwing around.
Yeah. Well, I think with the practice I was at, when he was asking one of the Raymond brothers to come out, he said, is it Brett or Bo? Who are you? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's who I wanted. Okay, get out here. So it's a little challenging for him as well early on, but it's kind of a neat little fun note.
It definitely is, and it'll make it more fun for the crowd to watch too. So. And if you would like to follow along with the Blue Devils and all things South Coast High School sports, you can follow us at SC_varsity on Twitter. Tweet us your pictures, your videos, your thoughts, your game scores, everything that you want to send to us. That's the way to do it.